Stadium, home of the Bowling Green Falcons, where the fans have been prepping and fired up since early in the day for this one. Today, an intra-conference battle between a couple of MAC rivals. As we'll see, the Western Michigan Broncos taking on the Bowling Green Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Broncos will kick it off to get us underway. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Bowling Green's offense takes the field to start this game off. This has an old school feel to it as this running back makes his way onto the field and all eyes are fixed. They are glued on him.
Yeah, the old school, because nowadays it's usually quarterbacks and the other guys that get all the attention, but this guy's so good. He is the focal point. He's the guy everybody's looking to. He's the tone setter. He's the physical bell cow for this team. He will get the rock early and often.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
It is so easy when you're a defensive player, when you watch a little misdirection of the ball go one way to turn and to run. That's not my job. My job is to stay home. The defensive did a good job of that. Defense stayed home, made the play.
Pulls it in. It's Francis.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
He gets a block. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Broncos offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different animal.
Might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. On the run, it's Singh. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
And the Falcons send out the punt unit. 3-and-out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Bringing it back, it's Kane. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Handoff to the single running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He wants to throw it. They'll run the screen.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Leaves it with the back. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Solid pick up of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The handoff to Johnson. Thrust that arm out. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on first down from the 28. He's going to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Francis. Oh, that is a nice move to get the ball out to the 36. 2nd and short now after that completion. The play action fake. Working the middle. It's complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion. Not the way they had it drawn up. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun. Wants to pass. Might be looking to run. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
The Falcons line up to punt it away. He's got great speed, and the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. On 1st and 10 from the 38. He wants to throw. Hits the spin cycle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now on 2nd down. Now the play fake. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
But, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that we want to see on the field. We want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively here.
I think, David, on this drive, the quarterback's just got to settle down. These last few drives, looks like he's seen ghosts. We've seen him force the football. He's missed a couple throws. He needs to just take a deep breath and play within himself.
Makes his connection. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run the option. The pitch. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. He'll do it himself. The ball pops out. Scoops it up. Still a live ball.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The Broncos decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They run the reverse. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. It's Francis. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Oh, it's a pass. It's complete. A huge pickup. Open runway ahead. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. The Falcons come to the line in the hurry-up. The RPO, fire complete to the left.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bowling Green.
One of the things I love about this QB as a runner is not just his athleticism, but how tough he is. He can run in between the tackles in the middle of the field, push the pile, break tackles. Linebackers are trying to bring him down. He just keeps his feet driving. That is impressive.
Lining up to add another. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Penn State is getting blitzed right now in Beaver Stadium in front of that super loyal fan base. Loyal, but my goodness, that's being tested today. They're trailing by 17 to the Red Hawks of Miami. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Looking to scramble. He'll try to do it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And the Broncos get enough to move the chains. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They got a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Feeling some heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got it in the middle, it stills. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. They keep attacking through the air. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos!
This quarterback makes very good decisions, not just when it comes to throwing the football, but in the option game as well. Knowing when to hand it off to the fullback, knowing when to pitch it, or when to keep it yourself. He showed you that there.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. From the gun on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Francis. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll throw it on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Going up top on 1st down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And that pass picked off. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this all...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. The Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Caught over the middle, it stills. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This would be a prodigious kick from 56 yards out and from the left side. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far there in Northwest Ohio today. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Doyle L. Perry Stadium.
And the Broncos will kick it away to start the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Kane. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll throw it on 1st down. Quickly complete. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. On the run, it's Singh. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Got 3 on 1st down, it's 2nd and 7. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
The Broncos want to crank the tempo. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. They'll run play action. Getting some heat. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play.
Well, the problem with the play action game is that it forces the QB to hold on to the ball just a little bit longer to allow some of these plays to develop. And, of course, that gives this defense longer to get after.
This This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. And the Broncos will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a 1st down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Fires to the wideout. It's complete. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Francis. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. This offense has a 2nd down play. They'll give it to the back. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to buy time. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
A 1st down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Oh, what a move. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. The Falcons will keep this drive going. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. He's going to pass. Finds his man down the middle.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmakers. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll try to get it through the air. Using the quick game. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. He wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Long drive here. Play number 12 coming up for this offense. They're bringing heat. Coming after it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They're going to throw it again. They're setting up the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And this one splits the uprights. And we are dead even after the field goal here in the 3rd. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. UTSA delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the American. Trust me when I say the party is on in San Antonio. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Finds his tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback extends the play. He'll pull it down. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Broncos will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Can't wait to see how this 4th quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. RPO complete to open the drive. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Ran the ball on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Singh. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Makes him talk to the hand. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll give it to Johnson. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. They'll leave it with him. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. At the 40, there he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
They go to the ground. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And 1st down for the offense.
A little release to the back. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. And the Broncos have taken it inside the 20.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Using his legs, it's Singh. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Extending the play. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're lining up to boot it away.
Western Michigan, 17. Bowling Green, 10.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Picked off. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Broncos! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense, trying to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball game. This defense just stepped up in a big moment.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
And the Falcons want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. The inside handoff. Got some room, headed to the goal punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Trying to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Western Michigan. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Just about set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting. Keep throwing the football. Try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much, but keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, you know, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers or just seeing what you can come up with here at the end of this game and not quitting.
Unloads it left. Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the air on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Makes the grab down the left side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Looking to throw it again. Unloads to the right. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Falcon.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season,